Hi, this is Bobby Brown, and welcome to another fucking podcast.
Truly a sight to behold. The man beat the once great champ, now a study in moppishness. No longer the victory-hungry stallion we've raced so many times before, but a pathetic, washed-up, aged ex-champion.
All right, let's go.
I think you know the guy. And I think you know him pretty damn well. His name is
Izzy Presley.
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 What's my name? Say my name, bitch!
My good friend.
Izzy Presley.
Izzy Presley.
Izzy Presley.
Izzy Presley. Ouch!
Izzy Presley. Whoa, that sounds a little weird.
Izzy Presley.
Izzy Presley.
Izzy Presley, the heaviest, girthiest rock DJ around.
Hey, this is Jeff LeBar. You listen to Izzy Presley. Those aren't pillows.
Party tight!
Is it party time? Is it? I don't know. Oh, maybe it is. Hello, Las Vegas. Hello, world. Hello, my loyal minions. It is good to see you. It's always good to be seen. I'm Izzy Presley. I'm the host of the program. It is Sunday, October 19th, 10:58 p.m. here in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. I just cracked one for the working man. Officially 53 years old today. And I'm 53. I've got dogs here. And that's pretty much how I spent my birthday. I watched a Vikings loss. Stop licking your ass. Knock it off. So dumb. Harley likes to lick his butt. So dumb. Yeah, I'm having a birthday beer. Went and had a couple of beers and a plate of clam strips earlier. And obviously frozen, not that good fresh shit that I got in Massachusetts with Tom and Zeus and Brian and Erica. But I'm going to do a shot of whiskey night now as well. So cheers. Merry fucking birthday. Oh, I swear, dude, I got to stick with Jack. I'm just kind of enjoying what they have here in the house, but I just got to stick with Jack. I really, really do. Hope you guys had a good day. Still processing the Ace Frehley thing. It's tough, but before I get there, I just do want to say a big heartfelt thank you to everybody that did wish me a happy birthday. There's no way in hell I could keep up with Facebook. I tried a little bit last night. I tried to get caught up in the morning, and then later it's just impossible. Everybody that sent messages and texts and dropped something in the birthday bucket with the Venmo and the Cash App and the Zelle and the PayPal. It's all appreciated more than you know. You guys made an old man smile today. So thank you. And an old man needed to smile today. It's weird. I'm still numb. I'm still in shock over the loss of Ace Frehley. It's cathartic. I don't know. I can't describe it. You know, there's times when I think it's no big deal. I mean, yeah, it was just a guitar player in my favorite band that shaped my entire life. And there are times like, Jesus Christ, the guitar player in my favorite band that shaped my entire life is gone. One of the main reasons I picked up the guitar is gone. Of course, as you guys know, the other reason was Back to the Future, the Johnny B. Good scene. And listening to that interview that I posted with the Ace RAP show, as nervous as I was while doing that, as you could, there's a lot of and and it was not, I didn't sound very professional, but it is what it is. You know, you get your hero on the phone and you try to be a pro, you try to be that guy. You know, I'm radio guy. I'm better than this. And the fanboy just came out. And I was nervous. I was scared. I was excited. Because I got to talk to my hero. And I had met Ace. I don't think I had met him yet. I don't think I had met him yet. That was like the first time I ever talked to him. Stop licking your ass. And you can hear it. Yeah, you can hear it in the interview. And I'm trying to be funny, and I'm trying to, you know, I don't like to do scripted interviews. I don't like to have questions written out. And I didn't. I mean, I had points that I wanted to bring up, but there wasn't a lot of back and forth. There was a lot of moving down the line, and that's not good. But on the other hand, I know a lot of you said that brought you a lot of solace and you enjoyed it, and that's what matters. As long as it brought joy to other people, that's what matters. And I mean, the audio was up, and I don't see comments on the audio. I mean, I suppose I probably could if I looked at the right venues, but you know, I see the comments on the video. And obviously there's no video to that show. It's just that picture, that AI picture of Ace with his tear. That's the silver makeup running down his face. And I put that video up this morning before I put up the Brian Slagle interview. So the video is up, and I will share it in here for you guys too. But it's got like 1,000. The Ace episode has 1,000 views, and there's no video. It's just that picture of Ace. Because there's just audio. I didn't record any video for it. And there's like 12 comments. Great episode, Izzy. Thanks for sharing the interview. Keep rocking. Old fucking nuts. I discovered Kiss when I was like 7 to 8 years old. I'm 46 now. I discovered them and the music while at Kmart with my parents. That's where I remember getting or seeing the solo records for the first time. Found this weird section. The music section back then was cassettes and records. I was looking at the artwork and all things. I saw the one that hooked me. It was either Destroyer or Love Gun. And Destroyer was my first Kiss record, ironically. Me, personally. Album art, the other one, somewhere they had the Kiss solo albums. I felt like I was holding the keys to a different world. In a way, I was. A couple years later, I got a guitar at a yard sale. It was maybe 9 or 10. It was because of Ace Frehley. I've been playing since I turned 15. And I had my parents sign for it. Got my first tattoo. And it was on the Ace solo album art. Been a hell of a journey as a guitarist and a musician. And other influences came and went. Randy Rhoads, Jakey Lee, etc. First it was Ozzy. And now Ace 2025 has been a crock of damn shit. Ozzy hit me hard, but Ace was my first hero. And look, that statement right there, Ace was my first hero. This goes back to what I was talking about, to the phrase coined by the great Keith Robert War. Without Ace, there's no us. Kiss was the gateway drug. Kiss was the right place, the right time. We were at the right age. The makeup, the costumes, the art, and of course, obviously, the music. But like for me personally, I mean, I liked it, but the music didn't go to the forefront until the 80s for me, when I was rediscovering, because I went through that time. I went through that phase where, look, you're a kid. Oh, here's a story. I'll get to the story in a second. But I went through that phase, the Elder, Unmasked, even Creatures. I remember seeing the video for I Love It Loud on Night Flight. Stop licking your ass. Seriously. So dumb. I remember seeing the video on Night Flight and like, oh my God, it's fucking Kiss. I remember seeing him on Solid Gold. But it was Animalized Live Uncensored that got me back into. I remember seeing Lick It Up at Shopko. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even know that there was different members in the band. I'm like, yeah, it's got to be Ace and Peter. I'm trying to guess who was which one. And Animalized Live Uncensored got me back into Kiss. And then it really right around Crazy Nights is when I really got back into it. And that's when I rediscovered and embraced the makeup years and the non-makeup. And that's why I love the non-makeup years so much. It's because that's when I rediscovered the band that got me into music. Look, I was a kid. My mom played the Beatles for me, and she played Waylon, and I remember the Kenny Rogers record, The Gambler, and Coward of the County, not really knowing what it was. How great that fucking song is, by the way. But it was fucking Kiss. It was fucking Kiss. But I do remember, because my mom worked at the MAC, the Municipal Athletic Complex. I can't remember what it was called back in the day. But she had pretty much been there since I was born. So she'd bring me to work every once in a while if she had to work on like a Saturday or something. But I remember it was Halloween. And she put Ace makeup on me. I remember the obviously they were fucking with me, but the older kids were like asking me for autographs because I thought that they actually thought I was Ace Frehley. I wonder if any of those guys still have that. I doubt it. It'd be funny if they did. But it's just the weird shit like that is why it affected me so bad. And I'm sorry about doing another episode and talking about this, but I can't help it. It's just, man, something weighs on you like that. You got to get it out. And I'm probably going to put this up as another episode because fuck it, why not? Let's see, where was I? Izzy hit me hard. Ozzy hit me hard. Ace was my first pure hero as a guitar hero, and the loss of him was the hardest. The things don't hit me right away, but trust me, it will over time. The world will never be the same. Thanks so much for everything, Ace. You have no idea how much you meant to so many damn people, including myself. See, there it is. Without Ace, there's not us. Met Izzy at an Ace show. Oh, I like this one. Rome loves Dan. These are all YouTube comments, by the way. Met Izzy at an Ace show in LA, I believe 2019. We talked about his vintage North Stars hat. And yeah, I remember that show. That was probably the night that I met Ace for the first time. But mostly, how we love Ace. I'm so happy I saw our Spaceman Ace play live many times. And each era of, you see, this guy saw him in 79, 87, 89, 90, 92, 93, multiple 95 Bad Boys tour shows. And of course, the Kiss reunion, Psycho Circus farewell shows. And he just vanishes with See Your Heroes, people. And look, that's a great way to end that. See Your Heroes. It's just that, look, I hate myself for not seeing AC/DC. And I'll probably never see AC/DC. I hate myself for not seeing, who else have I not seen? I mean, I should go see the Eagles, but that's so fucking expensive. That's the problem. If I can't get in, like, through my connections, I really can't go. I don't have the fucking money for that shit. I can't spend $300 on a fucking ticket. I really want to go see Barry Manilow. Fucking Manilow. And it's so weird. Because the shit that you make fun of when you're a kid, then all of a sudden you end up loving. Manilow. Fuck. And apparently Mark, my good friend Mark, was going to get me tickets for this weekend, but Barry's been canceling shows because he's sick. So hopefully fucking Barry doesn't go before I get a chance to see him. And then Dan also said, if there's no Ace, there's no us. Fitting words, whether we picked up guitar or mastered the tennis racket for our bedroom concerts. How fucking true is that? Ace's impact was felt in our hearts and our souls. It's fucking spot on. A Overmont. Thank you, Izzy. Your content is so entertaining and healing. You should have 10 times the followers. I agree. Just like Ace. I'll propose. Cheers, dude. You made humans happy with this vid. Thank you. Thank you. Jay Singh. God needed a plumber up there with a heart and RIP. It's fucking great. That's a great line. Neil Donnelly, this was heartbreaking. Rest in peace, Ace. Better Business Network. Godspeed, Ace. Rocket ride to heaven, Spaceman. Jill Donardo, I wish I had heard about his fall and hospitalization before waking up and seeing it on the internet. Having to go straight to work. Great podcast. Our Spaceman will always live in our hearts. Well, Jill, here's the thing. They were so tight on it because they didn't want it out there. Which I respect. It goes back to Van Halen. Van Halen was the same way. Van Halen kept everything so tight. Hell, before Eddie passed, I had did a show called An Open Letter to Edward Van Halen. Or Eddie. I didn't know he didn't like Edward. Basically begging him to come over and do the show and say what's going on. But here's the thing. They didn't want it out. And that's the same thing with Ace. They wanted to keep it close because they knew how bad it was. The first fall went out. And then the second fall, obviously, as we know, is the one that ended up killing him. And, look, me being... Even I was just going to say, me being not even who I am, I didn't mean it like that. But knowing the people that I know, they didn't even tell me. Which I respect. I mean, I just heard it's bad. Keep them in your prayers. That's all I heard. And but that was still private, private information. I didn't put it out there. Just keep them in your prayers. What else do we got here? Sharif. So, okay, I can't pronounce that. He was and is America's most influential hard rock guitarist of the past 50 years. Look, I don't think I can disagree with that. Edward Van Halen changed guitar. Hendrix changed guitar. But Ace started a generation playing guitar. So I can't disagree with that. That's, I mean, you can argue it. You can argue influences and say, yeah, well, without Hendrix and Clapton, there's no Ace. True. Without Scotty Moore and Chuck Berry, there's no Beatles and there's no Hendrix and no Clapton. But that band was so influential in grabbing people and hooking them that I don't think I can disagree with that comment. Colton Seaver. R.I.P. Ace. Marty Martin. I agree. He's actually good at podcasting. Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Chris Flood. Maybe people should listen. More people should listen to Izzy. I agree. Let's get to your comments. I haven't read your comments in a while. These are on the Patreon. And if you're listening to this not on the Patreon, join the fucking Patreon. Because you get the show before everybody else. It's ad-free. And there's no waiting. And it's only $5 a month. Patreon.com/RealIzzyPresley. If you're seeing this on YouTube, just go down to the comments or go down the description. It's right there. Oh, let's go to same episode. Keith Robert. Well, let's see. John Kaplauchi. Rest in peace, Ace. John, thank you for the birthday bump. I appreciate that. Rest in peace, Ace. You're an inspiration to so many. Your music and your legend will live on. Aiden Cassidy, R.I.P. Ace. Starting with this episode, I bet this was a hard one. Yeah, it was. It still is. For you, like all of us, Ace was our hero. I'm up at 3:50 a.m. Australian time as I can't sleep listening to you talk about Ace. I wouldn't have found the show if it wasn't for Ace and Kiss. See, there it is. Brad Foss, R.I.P. Ace. I don't have the appropriate words to express what the space ace meant to me. Dude, it's so hard. And of course, Keith Robert War. Humbled, I would assume, because I used and stole his "without ace, there's not us" statement. Rest in peace. But he spelled peace with P-E and then ace capitalized. I like that. Forever Space. What a beautiful conversation with Ace. I'm grateful for you to have had that. I still can't believe I got to do it. Oh. So there's that. This was kind of a, I'm not going to ramble on too long. We're moving on over 25 minutes. But kind of a cleanup show, kind of a closure show, I guess I should say. I do have the computer with me, so you will get content every night. And there's that. And here's this, the outro music. Sign up for the Patreon, patreon.com/Real Izzy Presley. Follow me on all of the socials as well. Real Izzy Presley, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. And look, if you missed your chance to get in and drop something in the birthday bucket, $ Izzy Presley is your Cash App, Real Izzy Presley is your PayPal. I mean, Venmo, PayPal, izzypresley@yahoo.com. There's your shot. You can do it. Just if you just like the show. That's all it is. Friday night, Mitch Schneider, PR God. He not managed, but he did PR for Ozzy up until the day he died, and he's working the book. He worked with Fleetwood Mac, Tom Petty, David Bowie. Told me off the air, Sam Kinison and Bill Hicks, and I lost my shit. I was pissed that I didn't hear it. I didn't know it. Anyways, we'll see you on Friday night. Video will be on Saturday. Talk to you guys next week, and talk to you all week on the Patreon. I'm Izzy Presley. What I lack in talent, I make up for in the cock.